Guys, so often people make silly mistakes when they're trying to build muscle that holds them back. And one of those is going straight from a bulk into a cut. Now, you've spent all this time working really hard to build some muscle, and then you undo all that good work by going straight into a cut. You go in a calorie deficit, and your body gives up that hard-earned muscle very easily, and you don't retain it. So, what you need to do is actually think a little bit smarter. Have a bulking phase or a mass gain phase, whatever you want to call it, a period of time when you build muscle. Then after that, you need to maintain, hold on to that muscle, own it, and let your body accept it as the new normal before you go into a dieting phase. Because when you're in a calorie deficit and you've only just got that muscle on, the body doesn't really recognize its own, and it's quite easy to give up. And you'll find that if you do this time and time again, you'll gain weight, you think you're doing great, you go into a deficit, you drop weight, you drop fat, but you also drop in that muscle, that new muscle, and you don't look that different. You do it over and over, and nothing's really changing. It's a mistake I've made plenty of times before. Hugely frustrating. So do yourself a favour and don't do that. Instead, after your period of mass gain, say it's 12 weeks, go into a maintenance phase where you eat at maintenance calories. So your weight is stable, it maintains. A range of plus or minus half a kilo works well for me. It's not going to be perfectly the same every day, but we don't want any noticeable changes up or down consistently. Dropping or gaining weight means you're not at maintenance. So eat sufficient calories to maintain your weight. Train in a fashion that maintains muscle. Actually, it's a lot easier to retain muscle than it is to build new muscle. So whereas you've been training with really high volumes in a mass gain phase, in a maintenance phase you can drop the volume down, drop the frequency down even a little bit. You probably train 3 days a week, whole body structure, sets of 5, so three sets of 5, maybe 4 sets of 6, something like that. That kind of rep scheme will work really well to retain muscle. Focus on getting stronger in the big lifts, so choose big compound lifts. They hit a lot of muscle mass at a time. Get stronger in those, and actually you'll do a great job of retaining muscle, and also allow you to have a period of time where you reduce the fatigue from that, the accumulated fatigue from that hard training you were doing to build muscle, and it sets you up fresh and ready to go for a dieting phase, so that you can hold on to the new muscle you've built, drop the fat, and look much better at the end of it. So every time you bulk, give yourself a period of maintenance before going into that diet. How long should the maintenance phase be? No concrete rules on this that are really well researched or anything, but it appears anything between 2 and 6 weeks, and on average 4 weeks is a great number to go for. 4 weeks is long enough for you to drop some fatigue down, long enough for you to sort of get a new settling point with your weight, let the body accept this gain weight you've got, and it's not so long that you feel like, I've been spinning my wheels without a real focus. Nobody likes maintenance, right? Everybody wants to be pushing for size or getting ripped. Maintenance isn't that sexy, it's not that exciting, but it's a necessary phase to go through if you want to really see results in the long term. So 4 weeks is long enough that you can do it. Psychologically, you can deal with it before then pushing on to the next phase. So there you go, guys. A mistake so often people make. Really frustrating one, I know. When I realised the error of my ways, I was like a duh moment. What the hell have I been doing? Scuppering my sort of self, or really sabotaging my results. Since I've been implementing these maintenance phases, I've been doing much better, and I'm using with clients, and they've been getting great results too. So I really strongly recommend you try them. If you want to know any more about them, I've written a couple of articles about periodization, one for healthy living, heavy lifting, one for muscle monsters, and I've mentioned it in a couple of blog articles on my site. Check those out, and I go into detail of the maintenance phase and how it might, how it is beneficial to you and will help your results. All right, I'll drop the links to those in the video below, so you can check them out if you want to. Until next time, catch you soon.